Hey guys, Stealth here and welcome back to Victory at Sea Pacific. Today I'm hoping to take both Guam and Tinian, but it's going to rely a little bit on how many supplies I can muster at Truck Lagoon, because Task Force 46 with all the aircraft carriers, most of which are named Lexington for some reason, these guys are, well, they're slightly exhausted from fighting, and they have not got that many bombs left, I think. This seems to be a problem with the carriers. Actually, never mind, these are the new carriers. Yeah, no, these guys are good. The Lexingtons, the Essex and the Princeton, yeah, they all have ammunition. Okay, we can go. The ultimate goal here is Iwo Jima, but it's going to take a bit of time to actually get there. And these two are in the way. They are objectives, so they will give me more war bonds. So, we're going to move up, scout out the place, and have a look to see if there's anyone between me and them. And a Catalina would be ideal. Whoa. Catalina would be ideal for that. So we're going to move you here. Scout out this part. These are Avengers, Hellcats, Helldivers. So no Catalinas in the Marshals anymore. No. Really? Oh, what? But I do have a super fortress? Yeah, I do. Okay. Fine. We're gonna scout it with a super fortress. Now, Task Forces 34, 33, and 49 are still waiting to get resupplied. Well, mostly 34. 34 is still waiting for the port at Tulagi or Guadal to be repaired. Actually, Guadalcanal, more likely, because this thing actually has a ton of supplies. Until that happens, all these aircraft carriers won't be too useful. Task Force 33, that's the couple of destroyers coming out of Wake Island. I can send those back on patrol. Hopefully they won't run out of fuel this time. And Task Force 49 is a special group. This is the USS Radford. It's carrying the nuclear components, which I want to be delivering to Iwo Jima. And from there, try to nuke Japan. But before it happens, we first need to scout out these areas. There should be a couple of battleships coming off the assembly line fairly quickly. And oh yeah, the North Carolina is heading towards Truk. And we have another Brooklyn class moving all the way to New Guinea to Kavieng, where we're going to be intercepting, hopefully, groups like this. Alright, let's speed it up. Which one was it? Task Force 46. Nothing so far. When were those things going to be finished? San Diego? 3 days. And that is really all I have in production. Well, with the exception of 3 Baltimore class ships, but well, they're going to take a fair bit of time to get completed. But when they are completed, they're going to come right out of Truck Lagoon, so I can attach them to either Task Force 46 or the other task force, which is going to be operating from down here. Let's move to 500 times speed. Now, I still have a bunch of objectives. Oh, 53. That would probably be, yep, the 2 battleships. Was that all the battleships, or did I have more coming off the shipyards? San Diego, no, that's the battleships. Alright. So now we have 2 Iowas. 53. Let's get you gentlemen moved over to here. Actually, can we... No, we're gonna do that here. I want to upgrade their spotter planes. I keep forgetting that. I might be able to do it for Task Force 34 though. The cruisers... Let's see, why would I want to upgrade from a Kingfisher to a Seahawk? Because the Seahawk has far less range, but it is almost twice as fast. Okay. Let's swap those around. Kingfisher, Courtesy Hawk. That one. Swap. Okay. I'm not really going to be doing this for all the cruisers. I think that's going to get a bit tedious. I'll just swap some of these aircraft around. This... Oh, hang on. Indianapolis. Yeah, Indianapolis needs to swap. Come on. There. Yeah, it's now Courtesy Hawk. Columbia. 4 Kingfishers. Swap for a Seahawk. It doesn't really help that these planes seem to have the same icon. Might be me, but I don't really see a distinction there. Ah, fuck it. I just barely use these cruisers for scouting anyway, not when I have 5 aircraft carriers there. Alright, 33 on patrol. Yeah, here we go. Task Force 46. These Corsairs seem to have taken a large portion of damage. We have 83 cargo ships going into Truck Lagoon. Holy shit. That's a lot of stuff. 5. That's going to Wake Island. There's another 11. Yeah, truck's going to be the main staging ground. Okay, let's make sure there's no aircraft carrier or anything spotted nearby. Yeah, that's a cargo convoy. Maybe the Brits can take care of that. Well, not with a convoy of their own, they can't. The only problem I foresee would be a battleship. Even though with 5 aircraft carriers, I think a battleship really doesn't do that much damage. It just simply won't have the potential to do any. 5 destroyers, 2 cruisers and a heavy. That looks like a decent target for Task Force 46. First we're going to complete the scouting run on Guam. There, reconned. Now I want you to attack this. We're going to send out all the flights again. Just hope that... Jesus. Nan Squadron. Yeah, we're going to micromanage these. Recall all flights. Annoyingly, I'd have to do this for all the aircraft carriers. I'm going to designate these targets manually. Insofar as that's possible. I also want to try and capture Guam as intact as possible by specifically designating which targets I want to have hit. Oh, they're launching planes anyway. Okay, fine. Let's switch to combat view. See if we can take control of some of these bombers. Or at least make sure we don't send 10 dive bomber flights for 1 target. Which is something that they seem very happy to do. There's the fleet. As now we can't really see it. Now we can. As the 4 goes, the 5 goes, so that's all the torpedo boats. And there's the fleet. There's Guam down there. Can we pinpoint any targets at Guam? Not very clearly. Oh, is that AA going at you? I suppose that would be AA. Dog Squadron 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Separate. Initial Dog Squadron. Go for the Takazi. Fox. Akatsuki. 2, 3, 4, 5. King, Omono, Mike. Who do we not have targeted yet? It is not helping that the ships have the same name. That Akatsuki. Peter Squadron. The lead Akatsuki. Queen Squadron. The Tochi. Fine. It's probably that escort. Or that... No, not the escort. The whole flight, please. That's probably the convoy. Now, this is going to be a simultaneous drop, I think. Judging by the insane amount of planes we have coming out of the aircraft carriers. Yep, there's one flight going down. I think they're diving on the Yami. AA is definitely fighting back here. So much for the Takazi. That one looks like it's toast as well. That's the Akatsuki. We still have the Akatsuki, the Omono, the Ashi. Jig. Oh, you guys are nowhere near the target. Alright. How about the Avengers? I sort of forgot that I still had Avengers on board. Hold on, why am I looking at a dipole flight? When it's supposed to be an Avenger flight. Okay. Sometimes the game just still doesn't make sense to me. There's only one surviving cruiser. That's good news. Oh, there's a whole convoy that's seemingly trying to make their way out of Guam. Alright, I think that group is dead. Now, we have lost, at least from the lead Lexington, a good number of aircraft. Okay. Hit Guam. I just hope that I can still manually pick target. Whoa. Enter combat. If I can still manually pick targets, I would be able to hopefully capture Guam without doing too much damage. Where the hell divers at? Here they are. Oh, Guam has taken a beating and a half. It looks like most of the dive bombers, just look at this swarm. Most of the dive bombers are already returning home. Do we actually have any flights which are still carrying? No. All the dive bomber flights are now heading home. Okay, fair enough. Let's continue with the invasion then. And hopefully resupply all those carriers at Guam. Because I need a few more planes. If I'm gonna make another push on Tinian next. Hold on. Enemy fleet destroyed near Guam. Can we capture this thing? There. Oh, no, we didn't actually. We lost. So we're sending out another attack wave against Guam. There. Near the Mariana Islands. Oh, that's another convoy. There's a lot of convoys around. Can we just detach a couple of light cruisers and go after them? Oh wow, it actually worked. I think. Task force. Yeah, 54. Intercept. Task force 34 How are you doing with Guadalcanal? Almost. 49 still holding. The whole of 46 needs you to resupply. We're gonna need a few more aircraft here. For some reason, the fog of war is once again going haywire on me. $1,900 war bonds. I need to be spending some stuff. What would I like to buy? I think there are enough cargo ships running around at this point. Iowas are going to take a hell of a long time to build. South Dakota class battleships, North Carol's, Pennsylvania's, Colorado's. And then we come up to the carriers. Yorktown, Wasp. It's a smaller aircraft carrier, 65 days to build versus 78 and 82. Where's the Essex? The hell? Ah, there it is. Essex, 82 days. I think I have enough carriers. I'm just not sure if I have enough escorts. Let's queue a couple of ships at Pearl Harbor because they have 3 build slots. And they're far closer to the actual combat. Something fast. Let's go with a couple of Baltimore classes. San Diego then. These are going to take forever to get to the combat area. 21, 20.25. Group of Fletchers to go after a convoy? No, I'd rather send out a group of Pensacola's to go after a convoy. Nice and fast. And you still have, yeah, you still have 4 more slots left. There, now we're building 6 Pensacola class cruisers, so I can start intercepting all the convoys coming out of Japan. Speed this back up. The supply convoy is under attack by 3 DDs of all things. There's not a whole lot I can do about that, save for going on a bombing run with a bunch of Catalinas. Do we have any Helldivers here? Because they might have the range. Grumman, Helldiver. Build me one, swap it for a Catalina. So naturally I just built a flight of Wildcats. What the hell? There. Ah, I hit the wrong build button. There. Swap. No. They're out of range from Pearl. Set these guys up as bombers then. No, not ASW bombers. Oh. It's like I've forgotten how to play in a week. Bombers, bombers, and bombers. Let's see if these can be successful. Come on, game. Don't fight me on this. Pearl, next flight. That's an ASW. The hell are my Catalina bombers? Here we go. Torpedo bombers. Well, torpedo bombers could work. Alright, send it. 1, 2, 3 torpedo bombers. Yep, go. Alright, I won't be concerning myself with those guys too much. Hold on, is that convoy coming my way? Interesting. That's a gift. Alright, the Denver and the Montpellier. Oh, there's the Lexington. Where's the enemy group? What? See, these are the other cruisers and the aircraft carriers, but where the hell's the convoy? There. Yeah, I'm sorry, but they're not in range anywhere. These guys attached to the main group. The hell? I guess the Denver and the Montpellier are simply not in range yet. 1 ammunition ship and 2 destroyers? Oh, come on, it worked a minute ago. Now it doesn't? Really? Fine. Task Force 46, engage. Bit of a waste sending out that many planes, but fuck it. I still want that convoy. My cruiser's doing 33 knots. Fleet destroyed North Pacific, very good. Another supply convoy is under attack. I suppose there's a spotter coming out of Tinian. For some reason Task Force 46 is not very happy. There are... yeah, that's them. Formation line. Increase to maximum speed. Push. Let's go! Hunt down a convoy. Couple of light cruisers, Clevelands. Very good for this particular role. Fast ships, capable of doing 34 knots at current. DDs shouldn't be a problem whatsoever. That is, if my cruisers would actually go on the offensive, which would be wonderful. This is something they really need to patch. I want my ships to fire regardless. I mean, if I have a priority target, I want you to hit a priority target. If I don't give you a target, you're free to engage whatever you can see. With one salvo, without even taking time to aim by the looks of it, they immediately wipe out a ship, like that. And there's another one, what the hell. Keep going. Are you firing? Yeah, now they're firing. So far the cruisers have not taken any damage. The convoy cannot quite say the same. Keep pushing. It's pretty much cruel to the cargo ships here. You know what might work faster if I tell them to head this way. So I have both the bow and the stern turrets available. There we go. Now all the turrets are firing. That's another one. That's a Dutch ship. Is that a captured unit or something? That's weird. Dead. 2 more left, I think. Make that 1. No? You're not gonna kill that one? There we go. Poor little cargo ship. Sorry, boys. It's nothing personal. Is that all of them? I believe so. Oh, but there are 5 torpedo boats coming in. In a hurry. Can we attack those yet? Do we have eyes on them? Not quite. That's the carrier group. So where are the PT boats? I suppose that is that fleet. They just need to come a little closer to the Denver and the Montpellier. And we'll fix that issue right quick. Yep, there we go. I don't get how the war progress is barely moving. I mean, we've taken over a lot of territory so far. But the game just doesn't really want to seem to move that progress bar forward much. There's another one down. Next. Next. And the last 4 go. Perfect. Okay. How are the carriers? The carriers are still moving to resupply at Guam. Oh, this is just too good to pass up. Keep moving north. We're gonna have to look at their morale a little, though. Let's give them more food. And focus on morale building. If I do that, they just turn off all their turrets. Alright, even crew distribution. Okay. So is Tulagi, no, Guadalcanal up yet? Jesus Christ, it's taking forever. North Pacific, what you got? 3 submersibles. Ah, so those guys have been bothering my convoys. They got really close too. They got so close, in fact, that there's nothing I can do to stop them. Well, short of building a couple of new destroyers. Give me a couple of Fletchers. From this port and Mare Island. That's gonna be a stopgap measure, but it'll only come into effect in 14 days. All these things are being repaired. That's gonna probably take a long amount of time, unless I can get them to repair that faster at Guam. But why are they complaining about a fuel? Really? We're taking more and more damage rather than less. Scout out this place, would you? And I want you to also send out some spotter planes. Because I'm thinking that we are starting to lose sight of that convoy. Okay. Yep, there they are. Near the Mariana Islands. What? This is some sort of hotspot right here. We have 4 convoys detected. Who do I want to go for? Can I detach into 2 different groups? Yeah. 55. You're going there. 54. You're going here. In hopes that they have enough shells to actually take out all these ships. I should really bring more cruisers. Alright, into combat. 54. What the hell hit the Denver this bad? Whoa! We're taking fire from... How the hell are you in the middle of a convoy? That's the end of an ammunition ship. No, we're not going AA duty with that one. We need to go for standard surface ships. There are some torpedo planes up there though. And dive bombers. Switch these to standard duty. Now if the turret is ready, you might as well use it. Next. Oh, come on, son. Holy crap, these things are taking a ton of damage from these ships. I think the Denver might not survive this encounter. Both bow turrets are no longer operational. We lost a stern turret. We pretty much only have the 5-inchers. And there's the other side. That's the other half of the convoy. Or another convoy, rather. And it's dead. Well, alright then. 55. I should have kept these cruisers together. There's the convoy. Fire at will. Is this the large convoy with the 20 ships? Yeah, it might be. Not AA duty, standard. For some reason these things only want to do AA duty. These are destroyers. Create smoke, all hands on deck. I think that would be a good action at the moment. That should be the end of a DD soon. Yeah, it's 2 destroyers. There's one less. He's next. Ooh, good hit. A little more? No, it was too much lead. Come on, Montpellier. There you go. Well done. Alright. Now the rest of the convoy. See, it keeps switching a couple of these light guns to AA duty. Which I find weird, because I don't even see any aircraft. The skies are clear. Ah, there's a couple of long-range planes there, but that's about it. Why are we getting so close to the enemy? I really don't think that would be a good idea. Okay, it took another hit. They're light cruisers after all. And the reason that I added them to the task force was mostly to deal with enemy aircraft. How is that thing not dead? There. This has taken actually a bit more time than I'd expected. Especially considering that in the previous couple of engagements against convoys, it was just one salvo and it would wipe out a whole ship. These are all cargo ships. There's another one. Oh, hold on. Maybe it's because it's dark and we are no longer as accurate. Come we send out a star shell? I thought I said load star shell. Oh, there is the star shell. Yeah, up there. So yeah, those things do get loaded. I just need to fire them manually from one of the guns. Makes sense. How are we this inaccurate? Send up a star shell right over the group. Yep, there's one. Gunnery seems to be more accurate by now. Yep, that's another one. Next. Chihayamaru. Bit of damage. Come on. One more salvo and you got him. Good work. Next. He's trying to limp away. Unsuccessfully. Gunnery is still all over the place. Do we really need to load another star shell for this? Well, it might have helped. Or not. That wasn't even close. Come on. Like, what the hell? Do we need to take manual control of these guns? Is that what it's gonna have to take? We're out of ammo. See? Is that all of them? There's a Mitsubishi up there. There's one more. Whoa! That was a flight of zeros that just came right over the Montpellier. Why would you attack a light cruiser with zeros? I don't imagine that's going to be doing much. Ah, you're in range. It's zigzagging, because it only has the stern turrets with ammo. Come on, really? Can I have a go? Let's see, was that so hard? Oh, it's firing back. Alright, lesson learned. Do not let the AI shoot at ships, because they're not very accurate. For some reason or another. Almost got him. Missed. Did that bounce off? What? There you go. Okay. Back to the map. Log. I want... That's the Denver. Okay, so I guess there's no log yet for this ship. Maybe because they're still in combat. Against who? I need you to help against this convoy because... quickly. Alright, back to combat. Start. What are we looking at? The Amaya and the Scion. Intercept. Oh, and another fleet and another one. Yeah, we're still in the middle of a whole group of convoy ships. Bow turrets are empty. I have the light guns. Oh. You're a destroyer. You are not a harmless cargo ship. This one can actually bite back. Montpellier is growing less accurate by the minute. Alright, we're gonna micro this ship. Need to get the stern turrets on target. We can turn to port, cease fire. Give him a bit of lead fire. Not bad. Second volley might finish him off. Nope. Got one. Next, the Amaya. Amaya seems to be slowly speeding up. Not anymore, it isn't. Looks like its engine might be out. Boom. Okay. And there's a whole lot more. Jesus. I don't really think that the Montpellier has a good chance of winning that encounter. Can we send it back home? Nope. That was a large airstrike coming in from either Iwo Jima or somewhere close to it. So the enemy might have aircraft carriers nearby. Alright, well, that's it for this episode. Killed quite a few convoys, lost 2 cruisers and took Guam. Next stop, Tinian. And I definitely want my battleships to be joining quickly. The New Jersey and the Iowa. They're gonna take a long time to get there though. I just hope that at some point the game is going to implement a notification that says it's going to take this long to get that fleet there. And at Tulagi... oh, they're still not repaired. Alright. Okay, well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next episode.